Hey guys, welcome back. It's your boy Eileo, and today we're going to be doing the candling review for all three of the candlings. So as always, let's get it. Okay, so I already have fire candling pulled up. He's like the OG of the OG. You know, he's the one that everyone always tells you to build, and we're gonna go ahead and see why. Now, fire candling is an attacker, of course. I think I do own all three currently, but I mean, his final form looks a bit goofy. It looks kind of like a Digimon. But, I mean, for what he does, he's practical. Even though his variant is slightly darker than him normally. But, we'll take a look at his moves real quick. So, he has double defense down on his 3 and 5-star skill. Now, as a Nat 3, that's pretty wonderful, you know. And for him to be easily farmable, it's pretty darn good, and you can skill book him as well. We'll take a look at that when I show you guys mine. But all in all, as a Nat 3, his practical use is phenomenal. I mean, you do get crit rate from him as a variant, and he has double defense down. So if you're going up against something that is wood, like Wood Titan, then he's definitely he'll definitely do the job. You can use him purely as a debuffer, which is all that he is, because even as an attacker, let's look at his stats real quick. Max, as an attacker, his attack's okay, and I mean, he's kind of tanky to be an attacker, but since he is a Nat 3, his stats are lower than a Nat 4 and Nat 5, so he's not really gonna be there for damage as much as he's gonna be there to debuff. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the next one. Trying to show you guys what they look like, at least, even though, like I said, I believe I have all three of them. Where art thou? Okay, and here's water candling, super cute. Wix is just ugly. And then we have Lantra, which again, not the best color scheme in my opinion at all. It still looks goofy regardless of what you do. And Lanta is an attacker as well, with slightly more attack than the fire candling and slightly less defense. But water candling shares the same thing as fire candling, with having dual passives. They're both being the same on the 3 and 5-star skill. Increase critical hit rate by 20%. So in general, so essentially this mon is going to start off with what, 30% crit rate for both moves, which, I mean, okay, if you have him as variant leader and you have him with like a crit rate gem, then okay. I mean, all in all, it's nothing really amazing. I'll take a look at his skill books and review that again, but nothing amazing. If he was like a dark type, then he'd be like confirmed OP, but since he's a water, his crit damage isn't going to be that high like a dark type is. So I mean, it's okay, and if you somehow had an excess amount of like 15 candlings, then I wouldn't see why you wouldn't build him, but he's not necessarily needed. I mean, you can use him. I'm thinking about using mine, but you know, he's not something I would go out my way to get, basically. And last, and I think actually the worst one out of the bunch, is grass candling. He is grass, but he is on fire and not burning. How does that even work? So he's balanced type, and his stats are awful. I would not build him at all, and I think I have one that I should probably get rid of. His stats are bad, but let's take a look at his skills. Oh, let's do the variant real quick. And he looks bad. Like, he looks not good at all. Water Hunter and Sap. Water Hunter's not bad, but the Sap really just destroys any potential use you would have for this mon. So I definitely would not build him. I would definitely just like get him to Evo 3 and like release him, or if he's variant, try and sacrifice him to the gods with rebirth, or give him to your fire candling if he's not level 6 for the variant skill. But I would not build him. I would not build him at all. He's just bad news bears. So fire kindling without a doubt is the best out of all three. Which I have my fire kindling right here. He's on a broken set, but like I said, he is fully skill booked down. Fully skill booked up, not down. So he has additional 10%, so 70% chance for both skills to proc defense down, not counting resist from whatever you're fighting, but still 70% chance for Nat 3 with farmable skill books and a farmable mon that you can get to Evo 3 with, yeah, it's a no-brainer here. He's definitely useful in B9. That's where I predominantly use him at. I use him in B9. I do use him as a debuffer for clan versus clan defense, and I also use him in Titans, of course. But he's just on a broken set right now at plus 12 because he is pretty much just a Titans mon at this point in time. He's on double attack, I believe, and HP. Yep, just for survivability. And like I said, he does his job well. He's just there to debuff, and that's pretty much it. I mean, he's nothing game breaking or like game changing where I would like go out my way to get him. But I don't regret getting him. I mean, he does have his practical uses. Okay, I do have the fire kindling, and I have the wood one, which I'm getting rid of the wood one like right now. Like, he is a waste of a slot. Let's look at the fire one. So 10%. So if he's fully skill booked up, the water one would have 30% crit rate, plus his additional crit rate of it being 10%. So he's already sitting at 40% crit rate if you were going to build him, which, I mean, okay, that's not bad at all. It's not bad, especially having him as lead. I put him up to almost about 45 crit rate, 44%. So you could definitely build him with like intuition, or no, I would just build him with ruin, to be honest, if you were gonna make him. But like I said, he is a Nat 3. I'm not sure how much or how well he would scale, but it's not something you would go out your way for to build anyways. And the wood lantern, which I wish I can get rid of. I mean, I can get rid of him, and I will get rid of him, but absolutely horrible. Even with skill books, this dude's still garbage. He's just garbage. So critical ant damage increases by 60% when attacking water Astromon, and then his sap goes to 70%, which I would not use him. I would let him go, but for your guys' sake, I will show you all three of them in action. I'm really curious about the water one though. He might be potentially okay at the end of the day, but I'll have to test that out a little bit later. Let's see. Gotta get rid of my farming team real quick. Where is he? There he goes. I would sacrifice the water one and give him to my fire kindling because of his level 5 variant skill, but like I said, the water one's kind of interesting, so I'll have him hang around for a little bit. I'll get him level 40, test him out with some crit rate gems, well, not crit rate gems, but gem of ruin, and go from there. But we'll go ahead and show you guys. Forgot to mention too, you can also use fire kindling in Starstone Dungeon, as well as B9, like I said before. He'll do quite a good job. Let's see. And do keep in mind that my water one is level 30, and I think the grass one's level 1, which he deserves to stay at. Trying to level my Misha up too. So, I mean, they look cool. I think the only reason why I even have the grass one still is just to be like, you know, when it comes to PvP, like, oh, look at me, I got all the kindlings. I have no life. I don't know. But of course, fire kindling is the moneymaker right here. Water Kindling said they're both dead. But Misha's attack should be going up. Like, if I got a game over from this, I would like turn in my game because I don't deserve to play it anymore. Good night. Attack Misha, please. Nope. They don't even care. I really need to skill book and gym up my Misha if I'm going to use him. But I'm just trying to get him to 40 at the moment. Show you guys a special real quick, even though like I said he's an OG, so he's been around the block for a while. So if you're a new player, then you probably don't have him at Evo 3, but if you've been around for a while too, I am 99% sure that you have one or have had one. That was awful. That was bad news bears. I wouldn't use him for story farming, to be honest, because defense down, even on auto, when defense down procs, well, on auto, when defense down procs, all your mons attacks that mon with the debuff. So unfortunately, you're gonna be wasting a turn of having them demolish just straight one mon, which is going to slow down your runs extremely. But we'll go ahead and do B9 real quick just to show you guys what he can do. I mean, with him at level 50, he's going to be horrible. At level 60, skill book and some decent gems for B9, he's gonna do fine. But definitely give him the level 60. I had mine for level 50 at level 50 for forever in farming B9, and I mean he does survive, but a little bit more damage doesn't hurt at all, especially if you're farming B9 trying to get to B10. But we'll go ahead and give a practical use to him. Take out that Mino first. So defense down really helps here because the mons in here are so freaking tanky. But like I said, he does his job. He's fairly tanky as an attacker, and he's pretty much here just to debuff like this. Go. But he gets the job done without a doubt. Yeah, my Sig's on a siphon set. He's not complete. He only has 2 attack gems. I would like another attack gem to get him up there. And he's only Evo 2, but he's work in progress. He'll be Evo 3 probably sometime next month, I hope. But this is Canlin's story. Nobody cares about you, Siegfried. Get out of here. But yeah, see, we had no problems getting up to the boss, and that just isn't because my other mons can basically carry him. Hopefully it procs. Okay, it procced. So we can just lay into the boss. Holy crap, my Siegfried does around the same damage as Arthur, but they're both Evo 2 anyways. So like you can see now, no problem even having him as a lead. They haven't been able to kill him, even though he's been getting most of the damage. But yeah, he's definitely practical in B9. You can use him in clan versus clan defense. Preferably not on your defense team, but as in attacking to debuff any mons that the other opposing clan might have. We're not using for story. But like I said, B9 and clan versus clan and Titans is pretty much his use predominantly. Definitely skill book him when you can if you don't have one already. Like I said, I definitely recommend it. He's been part of my B9 team since the beginning, and he'll probably be there for a little bit while longer, unless I get like some OP mons to just blow him out the water. But overall, yeah, that's good. That's gonna be the review for the candlings. Definitely build the fire one if you don't have one already. The water one, like I said, is up in the air. I honestly wouldn't go out my way to build one if you don't have one already, unless it's just for the Astro Gems. And the wood one, remember, is total and complete garbage. But that pretty much sums up the video, guys. And like always, I'll see you guys in the next video. And by the way, I'll leave a link in the video. Well, not in the video, but I'll leave a link in the comment box below. If you guys would please do me a favor and check out my alternate YouTube channel. The alternate YouTube channel is more, well, it's nothing but music from me. So if you're interested in like hearing me sing or something like that, or hear the music that I make, it would be like totally awesome if you guys could give it a listen and maybe give me a comment or two, just saying what you liked or maybe what you didn't like. Like I said before, I'm doing this all myself, so it's not gonna be perfect at all. But that pretty much sums up the video. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. And just check out my music. You know, check out my music if you want to. You don't have to, because at the end of the day, we all know what you guys are here for. Peace out.